It's not just the singles that are exploding in price for 151. We've also got the sealed product that is not only very hard to find on the shelves, it's also going to be way more expensive for you to purchase on TCG Player. Let's discuss it in today's video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is VMatt. If you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing, joining in all the fun we have here. And today we're going to be talking about Pokemon 151. It's probably the set I've talked the most about out of any of the Scarlet and Violet sets, and for good reason, to be honest, because not only is it a very popular set, but it's a set that has got a lot of people triggered for other reasons, whether it's the fact that there's scalpers at Costco clearing out pallets, whether it's the fact that it's got all the 151 Pokemon from the original Kanto block, or it's the fact that this set is just exploding in price, and that's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're not going to be talking about scalpers, we're going to be talking about the prices of these boxes, and obviously scalpers are something that's going to be in the back of your mind when you're thinking of 151, unfortunately, because that's just the world we're living in right now in 2025 and Pokemon. Awesome. Not really, but that's just the way it is. Now let's take a look at all of the nice sealed product from 151, starting off with the poster collection, the easiest product to find, and it's actually still relatively inexpensive compared to a lot of the other products on today's list. But with that being said, as you guys can see, over the last 3 months, it has been going up. It's actually up by 131.61% over the last 3 months, sitting at $34.64. The next product on today's list is the Zapdos EX Collection. This one is currently sitting at $47.72. It's up by 20.02%. This is one that you could find at Costco as well at one point. I don't know if that actually affected the price from it going up so much, but regardless, it's not too expensive either. I would say both of those boxes we just talked about are relatively inexpensive compared to the other stuff that's been going up like crazy on today's list. That I couldn't believe it. When I was researching this video, I was shocked at some of the boxes and some of the prices of the box sets right here for 151. Next up is the Alakazam from 151. This box is up by 26.03% over the last 3 months, currently sitting at $51.51. $51.51. Wow, okay. I don't know why what am I drawing? Why am I even drawing this? I don't even know. I'm just thinking like bizarre right now at this point. We have February 10th, February 12th, $54.08. 13 of them sold, and actually it's lost a little bit of its value at $51.51 right now, but regardless, has barely a blimp. We know this box is just going to go up in the future. Let's be honest here. You don't have to be a collector or a scalper to know that 151 is going to be something that is sought after in the future. It's just pretty obvious at this point, just the way the market has been shifting. And we've seen this before with Generations, and we've seen it with Sun and Moon. So we know where these boxes are headed. And I think that's one of the reasons why people are so crazy and just going nuts because they want their hands on these boxes. A lot of it is just from like an investor mindset, unfortunately. Next up, we have the booster bundle here, currently sitting at $66.30. It's only up by 7.46%. This is one of the easier products to find, even recently compared to a lot of the other products from 151. That actually might be one of the reasons why it's relatively inexpensive compared to some of the stuff later in the list. But actually, I would say this is the point where 151 starts to get really crazy. Right after this, with the next product here. And that next product is the Binder Collection. This was, for me, one of the easiest products to find, at least in my area, when the set first came out. It was the one I had the most exposure to, but I'm in shock at the price movement of this. It's up by 118.93% over the last 3 months, sitting at $145.28 USD. So here in Canada, that would be equivalent to about $200, $210. And I was finding these for $35.99 at Walmart's near me. Canadian. So that was like literally a little over a year ago. I think even just about 7 months ago, I was able to find some for that price. So what the heck is going on with this product? Obviously, it was short printed compared to a lot of the other 151 products, but regardless, the poster collection is going absolutely bananas right now. Unbelievable price movement on this product. It's probably the most impressive out of any of the other products, but we're going to take a look at those products right now with the Elite Trainer box as well, up by 76.96% over the last 3 months, sitting at $195.49. And I think this was sitting around $100 just about 4 months ago. As you can see that at the end of November, it was $110.47. But I know earlier in November around Halloween, it was just under $100. So crazy price movement as well on this one. Next up on the list is the Ultra Premium Collection, and this box is going up as well as some of the singles, the exclusive singles in it, like the Mew is going up in price as well. It's currently up by 29.54% over the last 3 months, sitting at $296.32. And I think I found this just around Christmas time for about $199 Canadian at a Toys R Us. I know, we have Toys R Us here in Canada. So that was a really good deal, especially now considering if you're looking at the price there, $296.32. What is that, $450 Canadian? So yeah, unbelievable price movement on this box as well. Next up is the most expensive product from 151. We knew it was going to be the Pokémon Center Elite Trainer box. A lot of the Pokémon Center ETBs have been skyrocketing in price. It seems to be a product that might be replacing the booster box as like the king of the sealed product for Pokemon, which is kind of fascinating. I might talk about that in a later video. But if you look at the price here, up by 71.98%, currently sitting at $394.45. And yes, you could find this for what, $70, I think, around that price when it was released on the Pokemon Center website. So that is insane. Can you imagine you just bought like 6 of them and then now what, they're worth almost $400 a pop? This is why the hobby is going so crazy, is because people recognize patterns. And we've seen this happen before with all the sets from the Sun and Moon era, especially like Hidden Fates and all that. We've seen it before with XY. People see patterns and they are targeting it. A lot of the people who are getting into Pokemon now are people who've been kind of on the sidelines waiting for the Eevee set. I've even talked about this in my videos like, what, a year or two ago, when I said the reason why Scarlet and Violet products right now are kind of like dead money and no one really wanted to buy them is because there was a lot of investor bros and people who were waiting on the sidelines for that Eevee set. They knew there was going to be some set that was going to have, I mean, I don't think they knew it was going to be literally a set with just Eevees, but everyone knows there's going to be a set like Evolving Skies. They knew there's going to be a set like Team Up. They're waiting for these sets to actually get spoiled, and then once those sets came out, people just flooded, because this is all mostly organic compared to the Logan Paul stuff where, you know, influencers were getting people into Pokemon cards. This is all organic, and I think it's mostly based on history repeating itself. People have seen patterns, they've memorized these patterns, and they know there's certain sets with certain Pokemon that always perform well. It's just the way of the world, and you're seeing it right here with 151. Sets with Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur tend to do pretty well overall. So that's my 2 cents on this. Obviously beautiful artwork as well, so there's other factors on top of that, but regardless, this is crazy. What a set, what a freaking market right now. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.